Good morning. It's Stitch Along Friday. We're actually here together.
We are. It's been a while.
We're talking about money, and I know it looks like we're really laughing a lot because we have a sense of humor.
We're laughing at the lack of.
Never have quite enough what you want to do.
Nope, that is for sure.
Well, Lisa's in the middle of hoping to get a house and sell a house, and oh boy, as I just said, real estate is just nothing difficult. I mean, there's nothing more difficult.
Nothing more difficult. And you think, well, I have this house. Why can't I
just buy another one?
Money so I can buy this house before I sell my house?
Well, you actually can, and of course that's fine, but it takes time.
I guess so.
You've already found your house. That's
I already found the house, and I'm afraid someone else is going to grab it. But
cross our fingers that doesn't happen.
Hopefully not, because it's been on the market for such a long time that people will walk in and go, yeah, no, it's
Exactly. Anyway, I wish you all the best this negotiating.
Yeah.
Yeah, hello Sue. Look who joined me. It's right. It was such a nice thing. She mentioned it the other day. And I said, oh, of course. I can't believe that you're coming. Good morning, Marcia Buckingham and Loretta. Hello.
Good morning.
Hello to them, to you, and to them.
Oh, way to go, Sue. Yeah. It's challenging my brain, let's say that.
It's not easy when you've been in a place for a long time, and I think this is your first on sale and buying.
It is.
More or less.
Exactly, because when we purchased the home that we live in now, it's the home that my husband grew up in. So there was really no realtor or anything like that. We just paid rent until my husband's parents said, okay, you've paid enough.
That's a nice way to buy one.
And so it's like, oh, okay. So
anyway, so this is all new to you, but you're very good with numbers.
I'm good with numbers, but I'm kind of finding it difficult tracking what each individual person says. Like, we've got a realtor for the place we're buying. We've got a realtor for what we're selling. We also have finance people. And they all say different things.
Yeah, don't they though? I have to laugh because my email is full of these people and I have to keep them straight. So I get it. It's not easy. I am looking forward to June when mine closes.
Yes. It's coming up real soon.
Yeah. And everything is then a lot simpler.
Exactly. And so congratulations, Sue, on selling your home.
Yes, exactly. I think that's a wonderful thing. And once that's done, you guys are going to be moving to Florida, maybe. Who knows? And now I'm going to talk about something other than real estate.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Kathy Bird, hi. Hello, dear. It's really good to see you here. Linda Bazarski, yay. She likes you back, too.
Yeah.
Diane Zamudio, good morning, ladies. Aw, rainy. It's really sunny here.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, we're going to have a little mini heat wave.
Apparently, I'm not quite sure, but Mother's Day on Sunday was supposed to be really hot. Am I right?
28 degrees Celsius is what they're forecasting.
What's that about?
So
80?
28 is 56. So yeah, mid 80s.
You believe it in Victoria? Yeah. Yes, it's May, but I mean, it's just May. It's not August. So for us, it's going to be a big heat wave, and I get to try out what it feels like to be in a heat wave when I go down to Mezzalin.
Yes, you do. So sit outside for as long as you can this weekend and take it all in. Because it's going to be a little different down there.
It's going to be a lot more down there.
I think it's going to be drier, too. Right?
Yeah,
it's not going to be... And, once it starts, there's no getting, at least here, we'll have a couple of days that will get hot.
I know.
And then
the nights cool down. I know.
I know.
Never mind. I'm going to work it.
That's right.
Tricia, really good to see you. And I'm so glad that you were able to come this morning. Lynn Molitor is here too. Beautiful day in South Florida.
Nice.
I don't know how many times, I can't tell you enough, by saying that it's a beautiful day in Florida. That's what we expect. The big deal is if it's raining there. Because apparently the thunder it's just amazing. Thunderstorms in Florida.
In Florida? Oh, yeah.
Experienced one. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Donna Granger, and she says hi.
Hi, Donna. Yeah. Well, my stitching supplies, Sue, are already kind of packed up because I keep them pretty organized in Rubbermaid containers. So that to me is not really as daunting as packing up the finished things that I have hanging throughout my house. So yeah.
Yes, it's all going to be really interesting how to
Mm-hmm.
do all these things. And Sue and Lisa, I really feel for you, but I've got a professional coming to pack, so I have to get my things ready, but not so ready that they don't pack them or they
That's
don't insure them.
exactly. Yes. Yes. That is very true.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
All these things are beyond me. I've
Yeah.
been here for as long, I don't know, 26 years, 27 years here.
Yeah.
So
Something
it
like
feels
that.
like half a
Yeah.
lifetime. It
Yeah.
kind of is.
Mm-hmm.
Dur e
Mm-hmm.
Noor is here. Good morning from Pakistan. Hello
Oh,
from
hello.
way over
Yeah.
there. So nice to see you here. That's really good. I have a whole bunch of things
Models.
that we can
Mm-hmm.
show, but we're going to take it easy today because you're here.
I'm
And,
here.
you know, I know what'll happen. We'll start talking about something.
Well,
And
that's
forget
right.
about things.
Do you want to start with an angel card today?
Do I?
Yeah, let's start with an angel card.
Okay. I have no idea which one will be on top.
Because hopefully something is going to be, brighten my day here. Well, actually, I have a pretty bright day anyway, so,
Well, it's bright and
Oh.
sunny.
Listen to your dreams.
Okay. See, you're going to get that house.
Yeah.
That's what it says, everyone. Listen to your dreams. Oh, I always have to put something behind it so it'll go focus.
Focus.
Yes. There we go. Listen to your dreams.
Yeah.
Okay.
There. Okay. That's done with. Next.
The angels are talking to you.
Yeah.
I think we showed this last time, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to go over here, put it over here, and just show it briefly.
I don't. Yeah.
It was
because
up
I
on
think
our
it was up
wall.
on the wall. Yeah. I watched.
She knows.
I watched.
This is our pumpkin
Cottage.
Thank you. I thought it was pumpkin dreams now that we're talking about dreams. Pumpkin cottage harvest done.
Exactly. And I love the color of the house.
Yes.
I love that color.
It goes really well
It
with
does.
the pumpkins.
With the pumpkins?
And personally, I really love the color of the frame.
Mm,
The frame with this orange lining in here. It's all one
Yeah.
frame. It's not a fillet. It's just gorgeous. Anyway.
Yeah.
We love it.
We do. That was nicely done.
Indeed. Exactly. So where am I going to put them? I'm going to give them to you to
And
put.
I'll pack them on the table for right now.
Perfect, because we have a table now.
Yeah, an empty table, which is surprising.
I know.
Yeah.
Took it all off. Isn't that something? Okay, so the next one is Hydrangea House. And by the way, we're at 2016 still. So yeah, Hydrangea House is, oh, here it is.
Yep.
There we go. And that's Hydrangea House, which when you look at it close up, just a little closer, you get to see some of the specialty stitches.
Yeah.
And if you lean it a little bit away from there, then
instead of forward, lean it backwards.
yeah, that would be good. And that way it matches the angle of the camera.
Exactly.
I love those, French knot or colonial knotted hydrangeas in that vine.
Yeah.
They are like, that's just wonderful. I think that the rest is really pretty, but that.
And I like
that
the
worked out.
overdyed that was used on
At the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in the
the
house.
Scotch
Yeah.
stitch too.
Yeah, exactly.
Right there.
Really pretty. Hydrangea House is a match to Tulip Terrace.
Tulip Terrace, which
And Sunflower Street.
yeah.
And
Poinsettia Place.
Poinsettia Place. I think we're showing them at least 3 of them today.
Okay.
Christmas Day sampler. Oh boy. This is a really nice one.
Mm-hmm.
The reason we're showing this one, even though it's not Christmas, is because it's in order.
That's right.
And that's still copyright 2016.
Yeah.
Copyright 2016, and this is a snowy, wonderful Christmas day. People are opening their presents near the chimney, going to church, or just for a nice walk. And it says Christmas Day, so that's the day it is. And guess what? They're having turkey. And look at that hardanger. Oh yeah, that's so nice with all the different colors.
Mm-hmm.
You can choose your own colors if you don't like red and green, but it really works with the red and green. Oh, speak of the devil. Here is one more. Poinsettia Place. Yes, that's this one. And Poinsettia Place also has really rich colors.
It does. That's right. I love the smoky pearl fabric, and then the red and white both pop out.
They really do.
Oh, there. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Let's see if I can get it straight.
Yeah,
here.
I know. You have to look at the monitor
That's
to sort
right.
of get
Yeah.
that
That
thing
right
going.
angle.
And I also think that the Cardinals add a great deal to the
Oh,
entire overall
Definitely. Yeah.
specialty stitches.
This was so much fun to stitch, I have to say.
You enjoyed that?
All of them were fun to stitch. I really enjoyed all of them. Just a little special, a little bit of specialty stitches.
Yeah.
And cross stitch, and I always like little houses. So
I like little houses too.
Yeah.
I think we're most of us love little houses. Patty says, "Hi Lisa, you look marvelous."
Oh, thanks, Patty.
That is so cute. Thank you. I think I've missed a few people.
Oh, yeah.
Ellen Meldrum. Aw. But
From
not
Scotland. Sunny here.
Nice.
Oh.
You're a little more north of the 49th parallel up there in Scotland, I think.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure where your parallel is. Patricia Readout, it says, I finished the physio. Oh, excellent news. Oops, here, see what happens?
It pops
Bloop,
and,
bloop.
yep.
Okay, I'm going back to you now. You look marvelous. I finished my physio, doing great.
Yeah.
Patricia, so happy for you. Well done. Congratulations. And hopefully you're going to have a wonderful weekend. Pat Henke, good morning.
Hello, Patty.
And
Happy Friday to you too, Carmen.
Carmen is here. And Pat says, I just made the hydrangeas house. Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I bet you enjoyed all of those knots. Or maybe not.
Yeah, or maybe not.
Some people don't like knots.
I like French knots.
I like them all the different knots.
Yeah,
I
me too.
particularly
Colonial
like
knots.
making the colonial knots since Yvonne showed us how to
Yes.
make it so
Yeah.
easy.
And I always do the same thing. Down the runway, have it flip over. Yeah, the whole idea of the plane flipping over the runway is not good, but it makes a good knot.
It makes a darn good knot. And really, once you get used to it, it actually feels a little easier somehow than the French knot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even though I like them both. Okay, and now Dorothy's here. I'm a little late. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Thea.
Hi,
Not
Dorothy.
too bad is right. You're only about, 12 minutes later than when we started? Not bad at all.
Nope.
And Tanya is here.
Rainy Arkansas. Well, be thankful you got rain.
Yeah, up here the interior of BC is having wildfires and floods.
Alberta, and at the same time.
Floods and wildfires.
wildfires.
Unbelievable. And why? Both of them at the same time. I guess there's meltwater coming from the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah, there probably would be.
But you'd think that if it's like so much water that would put out fires, but I guess in the places where there is no water, there's fires.
Exactly, and the problem is it's been so dry that the ground is like cement and the water doesn't seep into it.
Right.
So it just floats on top.
Not a very nice situation up here, I must say. All those beautiful forests in the interior.
Yeah.
Let's hope that they don't get completely smushed. And so early in the season too.
Yes, absolutely. It's not a good sign for what's to come.
No. Tanya says, hi from rainy Arkansas. Glad to see you here, Lisa.
Thank you.
And Brenda Lichtleyer, hello, fellow stitchers.
Yeah.
Beverly Fleming, hello. We got quilty ornaments, which for some reason they both had to do with quilting, which was important.
Yes.
But one of them was a tiny quilt, which is a cute thing. And the other one is a lady quilting, and it's on a stocking.
Yes.
So what I wanted to show you was that those are the two pieces, which Lisa will show you.
And I think these were both ornaments in the Just Cross Stitch magazine.
That's right. So we thought we'd publish them because it's long past due
So
to
here's
publish them.
the quilty ornament.
Yep.
And I love all the little buttons on it. It's got a cute little vine around the outside and little blocks to make it look like a quilt.
Exactly.
And it's finished quite easily because it's just got wool wool felt on the back to finish it off. So
Backing.
Backing.
Backing. That's also the one thing that's with it is a little stocking.
Yes.
And in the background, I'm going to hold up the other stocking.
Exactly.
Because these other stockings kind of match it. And these are called
mini stockings.
Only mini stockings. So
Or
you can
were
have
they
them all if you want.
gingerbread stockings? I can't quite remember now. But
Can't either. This is probably gingerbread stockings, but just look up stockings on our website and you'll get it in the quilty ornaments and you'll get 3 in the regular stocking ornaments. I wanted to show you because Then there's one more, isn't there? Are there 5 altogether? Stockings, the mini stockings?
I'm just trying to think. There might be. I just off the top of my head can't remember.
But Lisa's
Yeah.
supposed to remember everything I don't. And that doesn't, it's no longer working.
Yeah.
She's got way much on her mind now.
I do, yeah. The buying and selling houses. Anyway, on to other things.
Look at Dorothy loves the mini stockings.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Dorothy, you found something else. Those are so cute. And as far as I know, there's the 3 in the mini stockings. Then there's the quilty ornaments, and in my mind, there was another one.
There might be one more. I can't quite remember.
Associated with another ornament.
Yeah.
So that's my guess. If not, give me a call and we'll see if we can find it for you.
Yeah.
This has got to be somewhere. Anyway, we do want to say hi to Jean Morrison from rainy Atlanta, which I think we already said hello to, but hello again. Kathy says we're getting the smoke from BC in Northern Virginia. Are you kidding?
Yeah, well, that could be from Alberta too, because Alberta has really got a lot of.
Yeah, they've got more fires than we do. Probably prairie fires more than
grass fire
fires.
and that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness! The only thing that can happen here is apparently on Vancouver Island, we're not expecting floods or any kind of fires, any more normal than normal, but we will get drifting smoke at some point. And I don't know when they'll happen, when it stops going to Virginia, I guess, Northern Virginia.
The wind is blowing that way.
So far, so good for us. And now here is Cherry Blossom Cottage, which is another in the series of cottages that is adorable and cute. And this is Cherry Blossom Springs Begun. So as you can see, this is the upper left-hand corner of the quatrain of the quarter seasonal cottages. And, this is the top left. Then the top right we just saw, I think, or was it the bottom? Was it the bottom right? Okay. No, there was the top. Yeah, it was the top. So if this one gets turned around, then I think, it's obviously always the other way around. So it would go like that. Picking pumpkins and springs begun, though. Those words got to go around like that.
Yeah. Sorry.
So that is the pumpkin cottage. And while I was on a roll, I decided that I was going to also...
show that as well, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to actually design Ocean Boulevard. It was 2017 by this time. Although I think I designed about 6 months ahead.
Yeah,
so it's
something
probably
like that.
Still 2016. Probably still.
But that's when we released it, was 2017.
Exactly. And this is called Ocean Boulevard. Happiness is a walk on the beach. And it looks like this. It actually fits the monitor really well. We should have them all this size and this shape. Happiness is a walk on the beach is so fun to stitch. Look at the trees. I mean, obviously this is meant to be a happy cross stitch design, and it's mainly cross stitch. There's a lot of lazy daisy stitches, and of course a lot of long stitches. And I don't know if there's quite a few quarter stitches around the people, of course, because they're just people and they're not meant to be too blocky. But I hope that you enjoy this one. It's actually probably my favorite.
Your favorite?
Because it just gives this feeling. Oh, I know why. When I was a kid, we used to go to the ocean all the time.
Yeah.
And we would go and we would parade by all these cute little cottages in Holland. So,
they are cute little cottages. I do have to agree with that.
Exactly. Tammy's here and loading groceries.
Yep. What else do you do on Fridays, Tammy?
Lorraine says she's got greetings from Toronto. Lorraine, I'm so glad you made it. This is probably the first time in a long time you've been able to be up and awake when we've been doing ours. And we're both here, so we wish you all the best there in Canada.
Hope you're enjoying your vacation.
And your family.
Yes.
Yeah, because I know when you're in Australia, the times are so different.
Yes.
Like Perth is, it's the middle of the night every time. So I know you've missed us, and we've certainly missed you. So thanks for being here, Lorraine. And Lorraine, everyone, is our head moderator in our chat group. So it's important that we remember who Lorraine is.
Yeah.
She's just a real person. And she just traveled to Toronto. Patricia Readout says, We're also getting smoke in Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that makes sense.
Does.
Yeah.
Jennifer, I'm just working on your blurb.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I was working on it when Lisa walked in, and she says, "Oh, it looks like you're doing the what do you call it? The not the directions, the
advertising.
The advertising, exactly. So you should be getting it in, I don't know, probably in a few hours after the stitch along. Janet Taupe is here, or Taupe. That's very nice. And look what Tanya. Oh, that is so sweet. Thank you for saying that they're the prettiest cottage design you've ever seen.
Yeah.
That's a big compliment, because there's a lot of cottages out there. Let's see what Hortensia Quintero says. Oh, I think I've got that Spanish accent down now. Hello, good morning. Because embroidery thing's so cute and I could not do anything. Sorry for not being able to understand your language, but I would like to embroider something like you ago. Greetings.
Yeah.
Greetings, Hortensia. Lorraine says, yes, it is good to see both of you. And okay, Jennifer, no problem. Sorry it took me a few days. And Mary Widritz is here.
Hi, Mary.
Tulip Terrace is next. These are, again, part of the, what do they call this? The small...
I can't remember what we called them in regards to series, but they all included a little cottage, and then a bouquet of flowers at the top, and then some bands of specialty stitches. But this one, I really, well, I love all of them, but the tulips just...
they just look so real to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's exactly what my tulips do.
Yeah.
And being Dutch, it was really fun to make tulips look like they're in Holland, because it's also tulip season right now. It's a nice and fun thing to show.
But I really like the little windmill. Sorry, where's my finger? Little windmill.
Yeah. And the swan.
And the swan.
There's a lot of swans in Holland, especially on the canals,
And
in
then you got
the countryside.
the robins at the top.
Yep. Yep, that's my little Dutch Dutch sampler. Very cute. Diane says she's glad to see us both. Nice. Nan Pavlidis, good evening from Coast Island. Hello, nice to see you too. You were here last week. It was nice to pinpoint where you are, by the way. I looked it up on the map later. So hello. Sister Sampler.
Sister Sampler.
Yeah, this is a special one. And I know that I don't have a sister, but Lisa did have a sister who passed away not too long ago. And this actually is... I think this is meant for you. I must have made it earlier.
Yeah, you must have made it earlier.
Yes. And the sister sampler is, actually I was thinking also of my daughters who each have a sister, and I wish I had a sister, but if I had a sister, it would be Lisa.
You had Fred.
I know. I'm the sister to him, but I don't have one myself.
No, you don't have one yourself.
And
sisters at heart, though, is
exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why I wrote, whether together or far apart, you are the sister of my heart.
Yeah.
I'm really glad to have made this one, because it really means a lot. Lots and lots of... Oh, look at that. That's what we're going to look like when having our brunch.
Yes. Yes. I'm looking forward to that.
We are sisters of the heart, you and I. Beautiful colors, really soft. Could you put that over there?
I can.
Thank you. Carmen says, I like how the ribbon is ruched at the ends. Thank you. Pat Henke says, I know this is nothing with sewing, but putting iron on full-size bed, keep together, keep fingers crossed, doesn't collapse on sun. Oh. Yeah, no, I understand. Nan Pavlidis is laughing. Aw, it's cute. Well, that's because, I looked up where she was, and I think that if you don't know where your people are, you can't visualize them correctly. So I know where Perth is, where Lorraine usually is, and now I know where Nan is. Dorothy says, I had 3 sisters, all deceased.
Aw, yeah.
It happens way too soon, in my opinion. Like I don't know about you guys, but losing someone that close to you must be so terrible.
It is indeed.
And Carmen says, I like how ribbon is ruched at the ends. And Pat says, I sister friends. That's very nice. I'm glad you do. So here is the next one, Stitching Under the Oaks. Now this was a stitcher's pocket that I stitched and created for a stitching retreat in Florida, where I had met a few people before, and I went back, I think 3 times.
I think so, yes. You went there a few times.
Wonderful
definitely.
people, everyone there who was there came back for every retreat. They were just so thankful that, someone came to teach them. And Florida, even though it was, to me, excessively, not just hot, but also humid, it was really difficult to be outside. But inside, it was awesome. That's why I know I can manage Mazatlan.
Well, that's right. Exactly. Air conditioning.
Yeah. You go from your car and you go inside again, or you go into a restaurant that's inside, or you sit outside and sweat. And that's the only time it's a downtime, I think, is when things are humid and very hot.
Yes, and I mean, here you're not one to sit outside in the heat anyways. So.
No, I'm an indoors kind of girl, unless I go for a nice long walk.
And you'll just have to do that early in the morning, which suits you just fine.
I know, I'll be out at 4 in the morning. So this one is called Stitching Under the Oaks. It's a pocket, scissor case, and pin key.
Exactly, so.
I'll show you. Go ahead.
Yeah, here's the pocket. Yep. So that's the front. And then you flip it around, and that's the back. And then I'm just going to open all this
I like
up.
that the back has the Hardanger heart.
Yeah, me too.
And the palm trees and the water. That reminds me of what Florida could be.
Yeah. And then the little table of everybody sitting around stitching underneath the gazebo.
Yeah, under the live oaks.
Live oaks. And so it's just a little pocket to store all your
very cute
stitching stuff.
And then this was beautifully finished by Lisa, also with a ribbon around the outside held in place by pins. It's a simple idea. Just be very careful as you're doing any finishing. Take your time.
Yes, that is key.
Measure how many times?
Measure twice, cut once.
Definitely do not cut twice.
No, because it makes it shorter and doesn't really work well. So.
No, exactly. And there is a scissor case that works really well because it holds it in place with tension. It's difficult to open it. So once you put your scissors in, it just sticks.
It sticks, yeah.
Lovely.
I think I used 2-ply for that, and I used Skirtex for the pocket part.
Did you? Okay. Well, now you've got hints as well. Good luck assembling the iron bed. Oh, Larry.
Joe.
I shouldn't say. Yeah, exactly. Joe. That's so sweet of you. Janet says, you seem to have taught many classes in the U.S. Did you also teach here in Canada? I did teach in Canada, but only here on the West Coast for what we used to call Victorian Stitching Holidays. I taught every year, pretty much.
Since, let's see, 2000.
And I think you're probably thinking about the East Coast because that's where here is for you. I did teach there a couple of times, but I didn't teach there after that. I think
you did Gita's many, many years ago.
Yes, and I did some kind of a big convention at one point, and it never took off in the east part of Canada, so no problem. I just went to the States instead. And Lynn says, "Hey, are you going to take advantage of your downtime?" She thinks I'm going to have downtime. I never have downtime. In the heat and start designing again. Oh, there you go. Okay, so now we're talking.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do nothing. I'm going to do something, and designing will be part of it. The unfortunate thing is I won't have very much stitching threads with me. I can't take everything, and I do have to take some of the things that I live with on a daily basis. So how to take along enough threads so that I can actually design on the linen? Probably not. But I thought I would take one piece of linen and, I don't know, 50 pieces of floss or skeins of floss and some needle and a scissors, and that's all. I can't take my rack, my roller frame.
Yes.
I won't be able to take that. It's too much. So if I just take that and stitch in hand, I think I can have some fun, create one thing when I'm there.
Exactly. I could always send you the stitching frame.
The only problem with sending things to Mexico is that the Mexican mail system is incredibly difficult. People steal things.
Or expensive.
They steal things.
Yeah.
That's basically what it comes down to.
Yeah.
And or expensive if you go through FedEx.
Yeah.
So, I'm kind of hemming and hawing about that. But I do have a few other things I thought I could design. creative patterns. Creative patterns I can do.
Definitely.
It's all online.
Yeah.
So I won't have the threads, but I will have the ability to create something that people can do.
Yeah.
And just in case anybody's wondering and worrying, I've done all the trees for this year. And they're all ready to be posted up.
Be posted?
Yep. Thank you, Janet. Definitely our loss. Aww. Well, thank you. I do appreciate that. It's too bad because, I just go where people ask me, but I wasn't actually advertising either because I had so much to do here.
So much, yeah. And we had our own retreats here. So it wasn't like that's all you did was teach.
No, there were so many things that I ended up having on my plate, and one of them was teaching, and the other was designing, and so
keeping the business going,
being involved, and doing advertising. I mean, there's so much involved, and thank goodness I had the time to do what I did. But in order to keep our business going, I was actually more a designer than a teacher.
Yeah,
actually. Nan wants to know if I'm going to live in Mexico for a while. Yes. No idea how long. Could be I'll turn right around, come home again. Who knows?
Could be.
And now the next one is the Gingerbread Retreat Cottage, which was
for Sue.
Yes, for Sue Donnelly, her Stitcher's Hideaway at the time, which was probably in 2016 as well. I actually got a picture of her little retreat cottage that she and her husband would go to in what they call camp. And this was a kind of a model of that. I mean, almost. I think you can see her husband is outside, Michael, and that's who I pictured there. And then I put a little gingerbread man and, of course, a tree. Oh, and this part here was their little add-on porch, which I just thought was lovely and was just the devil to add on.
Yes.
It was not easy to finish. So if you decide that you're not going to make it an add-on part, just, make it all flat on that side and put in the decoration that you'd see
exactly right there.
Just stitch that as part of the design. And then there we are, all stitching together. Very cute. And just a minute. There.
Oh, getting warm already, are you?
I'm getting a little warm here. Yeah, it must be all that unbelievable activity and the sunshine pouring in.
And here I'm still wearing my sweater. So,
I know, but that's pretty typical.
It's typical.
Nan says, come and live on coast. Okay, if I can have a suite that's overlooking the ocean. No, never mind.
Yeah.
Just let me know how much it is, Nan, and I'll come and join you. How's that? Sue says you captured it so perfectly. Love, love, love. Thanks, Sue. I'm so glad it was something that you got specially for you. Sue says, speaking of teaching, yes, hopefully, Sue, you will actually put a link in for Stitcher's Hideaway because I'll be teaching in October the 23rd and 24th of this year. So I'll be heading out east as you asked. So I do stitch in the east, but not in the east of Canada. Nan says, yes. Okay, good. This is next. Cute, cute, cute. It's one of the trees that was made for the Gingerbread Village. And I think having a tree in the Gingerbread Village is good, but having 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 trees in the Gingerbread Village when they are displayed is even better. So keep that in mind when you're making one. You could make more.
Exactly. And you can not add the buttons if you want and just do the Bargello stitching on it.
Yep. That's so true.
Just have some plain trees and have some that are decorated
and maybe different greens in the background.
Different greens in the background.
Yeah.
So
you can even have one that's all white.
Absolutely.
I mean, imagine you can change colors on this little thing so often. You can have the 3 different sides, different colors.
Yeah.
This would be just so fun.
Definitely.
Make a lot of.
And add different beads, buttons, whatever you can find online.
It's a wonderful basic pattern that you can really dress up or dress down. Just make the actual tree. No stitching. That also looks nice. Okay, so we've got a little question. Dorothy Windle says, Lisa, did you finish all the gingerbread pieces yourself? They are so lovely.
I've done all the finishing for Thea's. I've not stitched all of them and finished all of them for myself personally, but I did all the finishing for the company
And
at one time.
she did an amazing job. I gotta turn that off now. That's enough. Go. That's plenty. It's a little cool. Thank you very much, Sue, for putting up officially opened up registration. Yay! That's great. I do have a blurb that I'm going to send you later on today, so you'll at least have more of a description. That was the word I was thinking of. Okay, and here we are with, I think we've got 1, 2, 3. Oh, we've got so many.
Yeah, that's
Quite
okay.
a few.
We got a few. We've got some time.
We do? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Racing through.
Yeah, that's okay.
I thought we would be much slower. No. Button sampler, yay! Button sampler actually turned out better than I thought, and not as many people liked it as I thought. I thought that was kind of strange. Because the button sampler has got those lovely, soft, turquoise, orangey, reddish, green, blue colors. And button, who's got the button? It's a soft, sweet little design with a little bit of heartinger at the bottom.
Yeah.
Very simple. Put your own buttons in if you can't find these buttons. I mean, it's a button sampler.
It's a cute little spring sampler.
Because
it's just got some really nice spring colors, and it's an easy stitch.
It's an easy stitch, but it's also very cute for your sewing room or your craft room.
Yes.
It's very appropriate.
Yeah.
And it could also be kind of cute for a child, especially a child of the female persuasion.
True.
Because they could understand about buttons and things like that. But, I mean, who wouldn't understand button? Who's got the button is a childhood kind of phrase, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I hope that some of you will have looked at it today and think to yourself, hey, that is a little known kind of thing that Thea did, because it seems to go under the radar.
It does. Yeah, it never made the hit parade.
we have one. And then there's Celebrate Sampler, which did make the hit parade.
It did, yeah. Actually, yeah.
Hiya, Diane Boles. And Liz popped in to say hi as well. Oh, that's so nice. Dorothy's here. Sorry, not just Dorothy. Sue is here, and so is Jen, Liz. So now you can see 3. The third up from your comment says the Stitcher's Hideaway is open now. So I hope you join. So let's see the Celebrate sampler. This one is a nice long sampler, just like the Christmas Day one.
It's like the Christmas Day, Easter egg hunt, Happy New Year, and trick or treat.
Exactly. And because they're all the same size, they can hang in one spot in your house. And as the seasons change and the celebrations change, you can use, substitute one for the next, for the next, for the next.
Yeah.
And the others can go in their place, in their storage place for the rest of the year. So Celebrate is also really good for a birthday sampler or
anniversary.
Could be, yep.
Could be an anniversary graduation.
Graduation particularly, because it's got a cake at the top, and we're actually just celebrating. So instead of putting the word happy birthday, you could put the word celebrate, which I think we included.
Yes, I think, yes, we did. Yes.
See, my memory is not as far gone as I thought it was. There's happy birthday.
Oh, because we put celebrate instead.
We put it in the main chart.
Yeah.
So you can kind of see it in the main chart. And then we added happy birthday to the, there it is. So you can see it right there. But we added happy birthday as a substitute later on in the directions. So that is called Celebrate. Also, those same lovely colors as Button Sampler.
Pretty much. Yes. Yeah. I'm turning all of them into wall hangings.
Are you?
Yeah.
How do you find wall hangings with regard to, are they less expensive or more expensive than framing? Canada?
I would say they're less expensive, but it's finding the right bell pull hardware.
So true, right? Yeah. It's not as popular anymore to have
bell pull hardware. Yeah. Yeah,
so you have to kind of make your own.
You have to make your own, or find someone in your community that's an iron worker, or something like that.
Or woodworker.
Woodworker that could, definitely bend iron or something like that too.
Well, another way to do it, though, it seems to me, you can use like the very thinnest dowels, right? Those really tiny balsa wood dowels, and stick that in the top of the hanging itself.
True.
Not the sampler, but like there's a pocket at the top of your hanging. I don't think we have a hanger here at the moment, but anyway, at the top of a hanger, and then you can put the balsa wood in, and then at the ends, all you need to do is kind of tie a cord from the ends of that and put that on the nail. Yeah. That's an idea, rather than having to buy expensive hardware. Yeah. Right? Yeah. It's not as pretty. No. But it can look really effective, especially when you make here, I'm going to show them this one in a minute. So you can see a wall hanging. Yeah. And I think once you get used to making a wall hanging and you follow Lisa's expert instructions to make a wall hanging, you'll be surprised how easy it is for all your samplers. Really. Yeah. And then they're light and easy to display. Exactly.
And they're easy to put away. You can change them out a lot easier than a framed piece.
Exactly. Frame pieces are beautiful and they should stay on your walls, but those are the special ones. But like seasonal type things would be good to be able to flatly lie them away. Did I say lie them away?
Yes.
I did.
You did. You did. Yeah.
Sunflower Street. This was called something else.
Sunflower Cottage.
Exactly. This was a class, as I recall.
Yes.
Was it class? Was it here?
Yeah.
It was here.
Was it? No, I don't think you did that one here. Didn't you do that one for Sue?
Oh, maybe I did. Maybe Sue can remember.
Yeah.
Did I do that one for Another Stitcher's
Hideaway? It was Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Yeah, because they were doing a fall retreat and it was a sunflower theme.
Exactly. It was a sunflower theme. And I think that's one that I did earlier than any of the others. And even though it says copyright 2018, it was probably done in 2016.
It was probably
designed and taught then. Yeah. Thank you. Exactly. So that actually has a pillow on the back that shows how I put the heart hanger in. Or
you can frame it.
Framing it looks really nice too.
It does, especially this frame. That's just a beautiful frame you got to go with it.
Kind of is. I'm really pleased at what turned out to be just the right frame for Sunflower Street. It's got a kind of a grayish black background, and then I put in the gold fillet to bring out this lovely gold of the sunflowers. Yeah.
And you got silk ribbon sunflowers, and then you got bullion knot sunflowers.
Yes. So exciting. Bullion knots as well.
Bullion knots. I love bullion knots.
Dorothy says, I love how Lisa is your memory. It's true. There are very few times when I can be her memory, but she's often very much my memory. Thank you for noticing. Lorraine says, Celebration sampler is hanging on the wall in her workroom. It's lovely. Thank you, Lorraine. Yeah. I'm so glad you finished that one. That's wonderful.
That was for our 20th anniversary of being in business, which, believe it or not, is 6 years ago now.
Only 6 years. Donna says, Celebrate is in her stitching room also. Oh, the two of you. And obviously you both came to the same retreat. Lorraine says, it took me almost a year to realize I wasn't going to get 2 projects made into wall hangings. I gave up and had them framed. Well, there you go. I mean, if you do put them into wall hangings, you must love sewing and kind of quilting. That's part of it.
Hey, trust me, I do not make everything into wall hangings or other things. I like to have things framed as well.
Yes, it is a little easier because then there's another job. Basically, you finished one job and now you've got another job.
You got another job.
So unless you're really into it, but it does work, and you've done quite a few.
I have done quite a few. Yeah. Absolutely.
Mary says, or put beads on the ends. Wait a minute. On the ends for bell pull.
The dowels.
Good point. Good point. Actually, that's a really nice idea to stop it slipping off. I bought some beautiful spinal dowels for my small pieces from Etsy. Didn't cost too much. There you go.
Good.
Little dowels. Exactly. Carolyn Puan, I haven't seen you in forever. Isn't that cute? And Carolyn has been in touch, obviously, but unfortunately, we haven't had a gathering for quite some time.
No. Yeah.
And Lisa was also not here all of the time, so I'm really glad you popped in. Say hello. Good to
Yep.
see you,
Good
Carolyn.
to see you, Carolyn.
All good
Yep.
memories. Carolyn, everyone, used to work for us and with us in our office. And she did an incredible job also helping Lisa with bookwork and doing various
Absolutely.
other things in our office, physical things, carrying stuff. I mean, you were just great. Always very cheerful and happy.
Yes, definitely.
Hope things are good for you. Brenda says, I finished Woodland Garden on a couple of sticks. There you go.
A tiny pine cone and cording.
There you go. That is an awesome idea, especially things like Woodland Garden.
Oh, you missed the angel card. Did it earlier, Dorothy.
But we can tell you what it said. I think. Yes, this is it. Here, I have to put something behind it. This is it right there. Listen to your dreams. And when we do the angel card a little too early, you sometimes miss it. So,
absolutely, that was me. I wanted it done,
right away.
Right away.
I think you were kind of hoping for everything to turn out right.
Yes, give me some answers, like shaking that 8 ball, right? The magic 8 ball.
I remember that. Nan Pavlidis says you can still find bell pulls from the UK and on Etsy. That's true. There are some still. I have noticed that sometimes the photographs kind of misleading because they look really fine and elegant, and then you get them and they're not. And so I've had that happen as well. But yes, absolutely, there are still some in the UK. You're absolutely right. Good point. You're welcome, Dorothy. I used a plastic candy cane to hang the gingerbread garden.
Oh, good idea. Yeah.
Another great idea. Hi, Kathy Jo Nelson. Good to see you. Well, has anybody got any other ideas for finishing our samplers, the Victoria sampler things in particular? Like, do you have any other suggestions for bell pull hardware? Or, oh yes, I was going to suggest flat folds.
Flat
I think
folds?
They're called.
Yeah.
They're not good for the really tall ones.
No, but it would be good for the like Sunflower Street and that would
shorter
be
ones.
Shorter ones.
Yeah, because those long ones would fall right over.
Flat folds or the box,
box tops?
Not box tops. Where I was using foam core board and I can't remember what they're called, little present things. Like we did.
Oh yes. Yeah. So you finish them up into
put a ribbon around
it. I don't think it's
I can't
done
remember
on
what
foam
they're called.
core.
Yeah,
and
it's stretched on foam core. It's made to look like a block.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Probably called block.
It could be.
This is one that happens to be quilted and looks like it's a hanger.
Yeah.
And the really good way that this fits so beautifully is because the fabric is so appropriate. It's called Thanksgiving Sampler. I don't have it here. I was looking for it and I had no idea where either I or you or anybody put it.
Oh.
Right?
It's right behind you.
Is it really? Is it really? It can't be. No.
It's right here.
Oh, it's at the top. Oh, right. I put it up there so that we had something to fill the gap.
Exactly.
Lisa found it. Yay. So she can show off her beautiful finishing. And it really looks good in this particular sampler. I have to say, this is probably one of my favorite ways of finishing. Look at that.
And of course, it's got on black bell pull hardware.
Yep. The black bell pull hardware was awesome. Goes so well with everything.
See if I can get my arms all the way up.
Yeah, you might have to stand up. It takes a long time to get up there. Oh, you've got long arms. It's good.
There we go.
Everyone's seen this one a few times, but Thanksgiving Sampler turned out beautifully.
Especially with this printed fabric around the outside. It just pulled it all together.
Yeah.
Was it too much?
No, and you used a nice fabric for the binding, and then there was one for the inside. Yes. Next to the sampler itself, so there's 3 different colors. I don't know if you noticed, but and it's got mitered corners, so you can see this color here with little dots on it. This and this, they're all toned together, and they don't take away from the beautiful colors in the Thanksgiving sampler.
Thanksgiving sampler. And there you can see what the little pockets look like.
Here you go. You even made it a different color.
I did. I used the scrap from the print.
Perfect, perfect. At the bottom, do you have
Yep.
one too?
Yeah, there's one at the bottom as well.
Oh, nice. Well, you don't actually have to have a bottom part of your
No.
Velcro hardware.
No.
I mean, it's nice. It weights it, but
It
you
does
can put
weight
in
it, yeah.
fishing weights would work.
Yeah, that would work as well.
That's right. Let's see. Because there's a whole bunch of ideas here. I don't want to miss any of them. Lynn says, Ackfield Wire in the U.S. have beautiful hangers. Really? That's new. I'll have to make sure that I copy.
I've seen I think Wishel carries the Ackfield.
Okay.
They do a lot of like ornamental,
Nice.
themed Velcro hardware.
Oh, okay. Something that has a word. That, okay. Well, I'll have a look at those. Absolutely. And Carmen says stand-ups.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think that we called them flat fold, but they're stand-ups. Oh, maybe it's the block that's the stand-up.
Yes.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? Probably that's what it is. It's hard to judge when I haven't seen exactly when you wrote it. Some stitchers are putting pieces on, finished pieces onto the front of project bags.
Yes.
Excellent idea.
I've done that with tea and stitches. I made it into a
Yes,
front
you
of the
actually
bag.
did. That's right. Jennifer loved that class project, the Thanksgiving one. She was in that same class. Sue's going, laugh, laugh. Mary says, I really enjoyed stitching Poinsettia Place. Oh, thanks very much. Lisa's finishing are always very nice.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely. Liz, goodbye. If you're still hearing us, goodbye. Have a great weekend yourself. Wow, love your finishing on the Thanksgiving sampler on this Velcro. It is beautiful, Tanya. Thanksgiving sampler is one of my absolute favorites. I like how it captures both old and modern celebrations.
Yes.
And I know you like it because you and I discussed it, and those were your ideas also. I just love that you gave me such great ideas. I can't tell you, without your ideas, Sue, it's just not the same. That's probably why I had to quit. No. Sue says, laugh, laugh, laugh. Your Thanksgiving sampler is gorgeous. I have the chart and the act pack. Congratulations. Good to see. And we have one more, but I don't have that one here at all. I thought that I would bring it out and I couldn't. It was too quick last night. So I'll leave this one for next
time.
For next time. Absolutely. Well, that was fun and so good to get them all on our videos, because what I was hoping that I could do is before I leave, everything could be shown. And I can't keep showing when I'm going to have to take the computer away.
Yes.
In a couple of weeks.
In a couple of weeks. Yeah.
So I like see that box there. I think that we've got all of 200 to show still. So I think that's 50 still to show. And I'm going to cross my fingers and see if I can get
it through it in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, well, probably not. Maybe what I'll do is pre-record them.
You could pre-record them, but you went through what, 2? Yeah, it's possible.
It is. I think I could pre-record them though, so that I could, post them on YouTube at least.
Absolutely.
It'd be kind of nice to have them available. I never thought of it. And you could I could record them and then they're there.
They're there?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, then I can stop stressing about the fact that all this has to come down still.
Yes.
I am so pleased that Lisa was here for one of the last times I think that I'll be here. Talking to you. At some point, I think towards the end of this month, I'm going to dismantle this little studio. Yeah, and I'm going to have to sell the TV where it shows all of our comments, and I'm going to have to wipe this computer, and then I'm going to probably sell these little pieces of furniture, and it all has to go.
You're gonna sell the computer too?
No.
Okay.
It's too good a computer. You never know. When I get back, I might just use it.
Well, absolutely.
I can sell tables and chairs, but
not computers.
No, because they're personal. There's all my stuff is on them. And you're taking the one that from our office.
Yes, I am.
Which is thank goodness. Now, Kathy Joan Nelson asks, where are you going? I'm going to be staying in Mazatlan, Mexico for a little while, unspecified time. And once I'm sick and tired of that, I'll come back here and we'll see what comes next. I'm just not sure. Joe says you could do a video in the evening or on a Sunday afternoon. Absolutely. I mean, why not? I just can't do Facebook Friday, is what I used to call it, but it's Stitch Along Friday. It's not the same. But I can make the videos and I can upload them and then they'll be there.
Yeah.
I like that idea so much, and thank you for agreeing. So fun to see you both together again.
Thank
it
you,
won't be the
Dorothy.
last time. It's just going to be the last time for a while.
Yeah, for a while.
And Loretta says, have a great weekend, everyone. Same to all of you. Big heart. I'm going to hit the enter key for that one. Hopefully it'll show.
Oh.
Have a great weekend. And those of you who have joined us, thank you so much for participating.
Yes.
Really fun, and so appreciated that you were here too.
Yep.
So happy Mother's Day, and I wish you all the best this weekend.
Exactly. Enjoy your weekend, but all the mothers out there.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.